Alright, so the million-dollar question is, what exactly do I do now? I'm not actually 100% sure. Obviously, the yellow Pikmin are gotta be somewhere around these parts. Failing that, there has to be, I don't know, something somewhere that abides progress. I must say, this is actually rather embarrassing. I've played this game so many times, and yet, for some reason, this exact thing is kind of escaping me. Well, that all being said, I shall return momentarily. I don't want to end up wasting any of my precious days on, not actual progress. So, I'll figure out what I need to do, and then we'll go do it. And whoop-pow! As if by some form of editing-based magic, I have discovered what it is our next course of action shall be. It's gonna be a bit of an interesting day for this one, as I literally did just say that I'd prefer to not end up wasting days, but every now and then you're gonna find yourself being a bit of a derp and a half and forgetting something kind of important, and you're probably gonna end up having to take a couple half days here and there. And you know what? Sometimes that's okay. But first, the ship has an announcement to make. Good morning! Louis the Hokitation is never mind. The white Pikmin are lodged with the purple Pikmin in my hull. The two types are sleeping well and do not quarrel. I have made them most comfortable. You can call them out by, going under the light and specifically picking that one out of the two, and there you go. On a separate note, be wary of overworking yourself, so, taking a break can be a good idea too. As if the ship is already aware of the fact that I'm going to be making use of this feature. To retire early for the day, press Start Pause to access the radar screen, and then press R. Yes, 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 you don't have to constantly make fun of me, you strange, evil beast computer thing. Except I don't think you are. I think you're actually trying to be legitimately helpful, and 9 times out of 10, you most certainly always are. I'm merely lashing out in a rage because I feel like I'm a big dum-dum. Regardless, there are a couple things we need to do before we can actually make real, true, legitimate progress. And we can make that work no problem. First things first, as I was exploratorian, just to make sure that I knew exactly what was what, I found this. That's obviously something we're gonna wanna bring along with us. So the Pikmins can go ahead and do that to their leisure. And actually, let's see here. That's right, we're actually going to No, you absolute buffoonigans! Why must you constantly be this way? All right, fine, Oh my god! Look, all y'all just do whatever it is you want to do, all right? I'm just gonna go bring the white Pikmin over to where I need them. There's another poisonous wall I need their help with. Then, and only then, can we make the progress we oh so very desperately desire and seek. Of course, first and foremost, here's a strawberry. An entirely separate species on an entirely separate planet would make much better use of this than us. Anyway, it's a sunseed berry. It's rather valuable, all things considered. Also, 30% of the debt is now complete, so that's pretty nice. Got no real major complaints there. All right, now, you might notice, and I really should have actually walked over here to check the first time we, on the first day we got here, but, as you might notice, there's another half of a globe over there. By any chance, is that one of those monsters that has like a face? I think I somewhat see an eyeball. So, you know what, let's not have Olimar leave these fellows behind, actually. Let's bring the other Pikmin over too, because once everything is available to us, we're gonna definitely want to be able to make sure we kill that monster before it gets a chance to do anything bad to us. Luckily, it's going to take the white Pikmins a little bit of time before they're able to do that, so not a whole lot to worry about. Plus, it gives us time, I guess, to murder these little creatures over here. Scoop up their bodies for the nutrients! There we go, there we go. Just take care of the business, as you do. It's not a lot, but you know what? It's something. There you go, that's 4 more Pikmin than we would have had before. I mean, honestly, in an ideal world, I'll be able to, have the maximum amount of all Pikmin colors. Seems unlikely, but dare to dream, All right. Luckily, that monster is not here again yet. I imagine by maybe another day or so, it probably will, though. Alrighty. And we'll just kinda sit back, chill, and, just talk about some nonsense. How are you guys doing today? I've been doing pretty good. I mean, life comes at you fast, and, some things aren't so great, but you know, overall, I mean, things have been going rather well recently. No real major complaints. A few bouts of paranoia, some existential dread, you know, that sort of stuff's been going on. Nothing to, you know, like a concerning degree. The usual amounts that I've always had. Do you guys get enough sleep? I don't. So, you know, I mean, if you have a choice over the matter, make sure you get yourself some good naps every now and then, is all I'm saying. Anyway, the Pikmin have completed their expedition. All right, good. And now, stand behind me, little ones. Yep, those are some eyeballs. There they are. All right, everybody, swarm on its big stupid face. Murder it before it can swallow anybody. There we go. All right, up. We ain't doing none of that right now, good sir. What we need to do is build this bridge. There we go. You gotta be really careful when it comes to building these bridges, because if you do it incorrectly, a Pikmin might end up getting stuffed underneath it and killed instantly, or they'll end up in the water and they'll have no way of getting out. There's a great deal of things that could happen that you desperately would prefer not have happen, I assure you. All right, so that takes care of that, which means we can then, oh, well, first we're going to be made aware of the fact that this is here. Fascinating! This object is highly similar to the one you found in the Valley of Repose. Except it's not. I'm not sure how two halves of a globe ended up in two entirely different areas, but there you go, I guess. By examining this further, I may be able to extrapolate new planetary data. So that'd be handy. Maybe it'll have yellow Pikmin there. I hope. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. All right then, you guys just take care of that, and then you guys take whatever it is that thing left behind. I'll be honest, I don't entirely 100% know, nor do I really want to. All right, now while the Pikmin take care of all that, we can give ourselves a little bit of a walkie-walkie over here. Ah, yes, this is gonna require blue Pikmin, because obviously they're the only things that are gonna be able to do anything about that. We're also gonna need to bring white Pikmin to take care of that. Yeah, we're gonna need a whole lot of blue Pikmin around these parts, otherwise we're not gonna be able to take care of those damn Wollywogs. Those things are the worst. Mostly because they do that. And then they go kersplat and they squish your Pikmin. It's a big mess. If we could possibly swarm the Wollywogs with about 100 blue Pikmin, then it should weigh them down enough to the point where they're not able to jump anymore. That would be the most ideal set of circumstances, if I'm being entirely honest with you. All right then, big pile more red Pikmin. That's always good. And just like that, ta-ta! Another half of a globe! The geographic projection, I guess. This hemisphere also contains a hidden microscope. I will attempt to decrypt the stored data. Decoding complete. As I surmised, the chip contained additional topographical data for whatever reason. This implies that the globe had 2 separate microchips inside of it. One was weird enough. Anyway, the data has been inputted into my database. I shall name it the survey chart. And with that, we now have access to a brand new area. And on top of everything else, that's quite literally all that we can do here until we're able to get the blue Pikmin out of their little hidey hole. So, we've got no real reason to stick around these parts. So, I guess we'll just straight up leave. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do that to make the proper progress, everybody. Of course, I also want to try to make this a concise and fruitful part. So, obviously, I'm not gonna leave you guys with what? That was like maybe 9 minutes? That's a bit too short for an episode, let's be real. Anyway, we got a couple new things. No new enemies, though. And we didn't lose any Pikmin. Any day we don't lose Pikmin is a good day in my book. Who approacheth me? Olimar, good work so far. Oh, look how happy his face is. I hereby promote you to Permenial Manager. Press X to divide up work and Y to delegate more to your subordinate leader. Hope all goes smoothly. It is a promotion that I shall cherish forevermore. Thank you, President. Truly, you are the best of us all. He's not, but I find him adorable and hilarious, and I just like the President a lot. Always have, always will. Anyway, behold, a new locale. The perplexing pool. Alright, well, before we even think about doing any of that noise, let's take a quick look at some of them there treasures we did find. I found this fascinating fruit while out exploring today. The skies cleared up and I felt peaceful watching the pink flower petals flitter in the wind. During this perilous expedition, it seemed strange to have such soft-hearted, romantic thoughts. If I told my wife about this, I'm sure I'd get laughed at. Again. Implying a story there. The interior of this hemisphere contained a chip coated with charts detailing a new region. I explored this forest the last time I was here, but it's clear that it has undergone some dramatic changes. The plants and animals have also evolved significantly. I've only been gone for like a day and a half, what the hell? I've given this forest a new name, the Awakening Wood. I must begin to form a hypothesis to explain why the forest changed so rapidly. Game design, more than most likely, let's be real. All right, let's head to the perplexing pool, see what kind of crazy nonsense can go down, eh? Seems like a pretty swell idea and good time to me. Won't be seeing any complaints. Gee, I wonder if yellow Pikmin could be located here. Also, by God, that's a lot of water. There's so much water. All right then, well, that all being said, let's bust out all the whites and purples we've got. We gotta be a little bit more careful though. They're literally all of the whites and purples we have. If I lose too many, I have to spend an entire day going back down one of those caverns that we've already completed just to get more. All right, so then we'll grab as many of those as we possibly can. As you do, as you do. All right, come along now, little ones. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. There we go. All right, and just like that, we're already forced to contend with Wollywogs. Well, at least the game is extraordinarily obvious about it. Yarhard, fiddle-dee-dee, there be some yellow Pikmins. Look, off in the distance, wild Pikmin. Can you see them, Captain Olimar? Indeed I can. They're yellow Pikmin. You encountered them when you crashed on this planet, correct? It would be most helpful if they remembered you, like the red ones did. Yes, most helpful. Well, I doubt that these 5 specifically were ones that worked with me, but I digress. All right, when in doubt, always rely on the might of the purple Pikmin to smite your enemies something fierce. All right, first things first. First things first. Kind of needs to have our, yeah, there we go, get the attention. And then, slam jam! Oh God. Okay, it didn't die. I mean, it died, but nobody important, none of our dudes died. Whoa, God! Okay, that actually unnerved me. The two objects got too close together and it caused some chaos, but oh dear God, the fact that it was dead and yet it was still moving around actually freaked and unnerved me out a little bit. Okay. Well, let's save both of those objects for the yellow Pikmin. We're gonna need to bolster their numbers something fires rather quickly. Also, we might as well investigate what kind of perils can be found in here. We're not gonna be jumping down here right away, but I don't know, maybe if there's time. Because my sensors are giving out foreboding signals. These signals could very well mean that this hole is filled with wretched, nasty bugs. Vicious, program-terminating bugs. Yeah, I doubt they have those kind. Regardless, what exactly kind of stuff are we expecting to find in there? Electricity and fire. Gotcha. So basically reds and yellows are necessary. I was wondering if blue Pikmin were going to be needed. There's so much water around these parts that it didn't seem impossible. All right, come along, little perps. Good Lord, why you guys got to be so chunky? I mean, I know, it's your whole thing. Being chunky lads is what you do best, and I appreciate and love you for it. You already know that. All right, come along now. Come on. All right. Now, let us try to toss as many of the Pikmin over there as we possibly can, because it's going to make things incredibly difficult for us otherwise. Come on. Pow, 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 pow. All right, a couple have fallen down. That's unfortunate. White Pikmin! Get yourself all situated, my friends. All right, well. Really, Perp? Really, Purple Jones? You're really gonna be that way to me? All right, hang on. Okay, if you guys could maybe not do that, that'd be pretty swell. Okay. Thank you! Oh. All right, well. All right, well, that actually worked out better than I would have expected it would have. All right, then now we've got this guy. I think it's called a swooping snitch bug, if I remember correctly. I'd have rather harrowing experience with them in the past. However, if you can knock them out of the sky and swarm their bodies until they're unable to fly anymore, killing them is actually rather simple. It's just being able to land the correct attack. That's usually the thing that's a problem. There's a fiery Bulblorb. Yep, that's definitely a thing that I'd rather not deal with. All right. What the? Oh, right, I completely forgot. Sometimes there's some grass, and the Pikmin will pluck it up and maybe find some nectar in the process. This isn't always the case, however, and right now, the majority of our Pikmin are doing just fine as is. We don't need to worry about that. All right, so it's looking to me as if I don't have much of a choice. I need to kill the fiery Bulborb. Well, that's, quite frankly, more than slightly unfortunate, and I'd rather not, but all right. Louie, you hang out with this one lone purple Pikmin. Olimar alone shall be the one to face this beast. And by Olimar alone, I mean Olimar and all of these, you know, fireproof Pikmin. Of course, the fireproofness of them is only going to go so far. The thing could still totally just eat us dead. We should actually probably take care of this here snitch bug first. I mean, I guess it's flying away. If it stays away for long enough, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. All right, guys. Take him out, 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 take him out. Yeah, I know, we lost a few. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. Really not. But fiery Bulborbs, more than any other kind of Bulborb, they really freak me out. I think it's the fact that they're straight up melting. It's just, ugh. I don't like them. I don't like having to look at them, just seeing it there. Ugh. I mean, this is a GameCube game. It shouldn't be, its graphics shouldn't be enough to really be squicking me out to the extent that it is. But I assure you that it is. That was actually one of my main concerns. When Pikmin 3 was announced and we saw the graphics, it's like, oh no. The enemies were already so freaky deaky, creepy, and messed up, and I don't want to see them in high definition. And, you know, just to state for the record, yeah, no, they were straight up even more horrifying than ever before. Luckily, I'm not a small child anymore, and I'm less of an absolute coward, but still, doesn't make it any less freaky deaky. All right, then. I'd still like to leave all of this stuff around so that the yellow Pikmin can bolster their numbers, you know? That said, I ponder. Anyway, hang on. First things first, swarm and murder, swarm and murder. Like so. Yep, that's what you want to see. All right, then once again, we separate, we divide and conquer. Hang on. Oh wait, no. For a second there, I thought the white Pikmin were attached to that. They are not. They're all busy doing something unrelated. All right, hang on a second. Oh. Apparently this is worthy of being explained. Granted, it is pretty mad creepy. What is this? A strange mold-like botanical entity has spread across the ground here. Interesting. I'm detecting other plant life suffocating beneath it. Perhaps we should dispose of the materials so that whatever's underneath it can thrive. Now you'll have to be careful. The fiery blowhog could very easily just knock all of your Pikmin into that water pool. So if you could maybe just, yeah, get away just a little bit. There we go. All right, now swarm the fool. There we go. There we go. Oh no, it slid right into the water. That's just unfortunate. All right, well, you guys kill whatever that thing is. And only at just this moment have I realized. Hang on a second. Yo, whites, you okay over there? Yeah, they're okay. Even if they knock down the bridge, it doesn't look like there's anything over there that could possibly kill them. All right, some plant life is coming back. So that's all well and good. Ooh, a couple plant lives. Delightful. All right then, and we could also definitely use a. All right, come on, all hands on deck. We could definitely use a little bit of a shortcut over back to our onions and spaceship. All right, yo, white Pikmin, you guys doing okay? Almost done over there, baby? Oh, they're definitely getting there. And that was the sound of them actually getting the job done. All right then, not bad. I just realized something. Hang on a second. Yo, Louie, you know what you could do? Take a nap and let Big Perp over there, hang on, and let Big Perp over there carry you over. it should be safe. I killed everything on the way there. That way we can just meet up with you guys over there. No problems. Okay, okay. Questions, questions, questions. Now I feel the need to actually follow along with Louie to make sure that he's okay. Louie less so than, you know, the Pikmin. Them perps be valuable, y'all. Anyway, all right. Now, actually, you just right up over there, and there we go. They managed to finish the bridge. Good God, this chunky lad is so short. All right, we've got monsters that are definitely going to start with the murdering. Let's kill those before they get a chance to kill us. Kill or be killed, all that good stuff. That's just how nature be. Because once we're carrying our treasure over here, we do not want that to be a thing that happens. There we go. Okay. So, with all that being done, yeah, we'll just take you guys and we'll go meet up with the yellows. Because you guys can help the yellows carry stuff over to their pod. It's just super handy that way. There we go, little guys. Come to me. Aww. I love yellow Pikmin so much. They're so cute. Yellow Pikmin have been improved over the first game. In the first game, all they could possibly do was carry bomb rocks, which, you know, that was their special unique trait, which is neat and everything, but really nothing that all that special. In this game, now they're immune to electric attacks and terrain hazards, which is significantly more useful than you'd think. The yellow Pikmin have climbed down the tree and are staring in this direction. They appear to like high places and seem to be quite light. Also, yeah, you can throw them much higher than other kinds. They also have very large ears for aerodynamicness. If I had named them, they would be called ear Pikmin, but I'll use the name Olimar gave them. Quite frankly, I find the fact that they're bright yellow to be more apparent than their ears. Curious. My static electricity sensors are reacting violently. What could this mean? It means that they can't be affected by electricity. All right, now come along, little fellows. All right, now Louie, you got everything taken care of over here? Everything's okay, in a matter of speaking? That's good. All right, also I guess some Pikmin were able to get over there and create some more. That's a bit of a thing. All right, then hang on a second. The odds of getting the yellow ones over here to grab this stuff are pretty slim, so the reds can take these for now. All right, yep, just scoop up every dang thing that you possibly can. We'll head over here. And, just in case. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good, Louie, but we wanna... I'd rather not have to pluck more Pikmin out. There we go. All right, you can just watch over these guys while I take care of these. There we go. As long as a single yellow Pikmin is helping carry it, then yeah, it should take them right on over, no problem. All right, come on, yellow. There we go. All right. We're gonna bolster up the yellow numbers as best as we can. The more of them we have, the easier it'll be to take care of electric fence walls and what have you, as they're literally the only things that can touch them. There we go, there we go. It's a bit tricky to be able to make this work, because I only have 5 yellow Pikmin, but, you know, again, it only takes 1 in order to be able to get them to carry it over to their onion, so it's not too bad. All right, then, I suppose in this particular instance, just swarm over the thing, and it... Now, what are you guys doing? Stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that. I saw you try to bringing it over to the reds. The reds do not need that. The yellows need it, so bring it to them, you fools. I hate how they default to that. I guess sometimes I guess it really is just kind of random. All right, well, no, let's not have it be yellow. It's so much easier just to have yellow Pikmin with you. All right, then fine, nuts to that noise. Question is, how many do you think we've obtained? Well, do you think it'll let me actually look inside the thing? I won't be able to take anything out, but can I see what's inside? I mean, that alone was what? About 15-ish, maybe? Anyway, we've got 32! Well, actually, 37 yellow Pikmin. That's not bad by any stretch. Not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but still. All right, for the sake of it, let's put away every Pikmin that Louie is currently holding on to, just to make sure that they're all safely tucked away. There we go. Okay, so now I've got these guys. We can bust out some more yellows. And we might be able to grab a few more things here and there. You know, every which way. Just grab a few more enemies to help bolster the numbers a little bit. What the hell are those? All right, those are the things that eat the berries. I was briefly very concerned. All right, yep. Just grab... No, don't, you absolute morons. You guys need to be constantly led by the hand all the time. I swear to God. It's very frustrating. All right. You guys just take care of that. And there we could actually find some more of those things. All right, hang on a second. Murder them! Murder them fatally! All right, yep, take that. It's not gonna be as useful for them, but still, it's worth doing. Luckily, they don't seem to be too interested in actually attacking. All right, that's cool and all. Don't actually really want that right now, though. Appreciated, but not what we're looking for. All right, can you guys maybe grab that without dying in the process of like landing in the water or something? That'd be pretty great. What the? Oh God, it's still kind of alive? Oh, that's disturbing. All right then, well, be that as it may. Okay, you guys are gonna need a little bit of help carrying that thing, it seems. Oh dear. Okay, nope, not worth it. Everybody follow me, You remember how I said there might be never again a chance to be able to see this sort of countdown? I was wrong. I was a fool, an optimistic fool. Oh, that's not good. I had completely not even thought about that. Okay, Pikmin that are buried in the ground, actually, if I remember correctly, they're safe. They're safe for now. We don't have to worry too much about them. Thank God for that. So, they can just chill out here for now. Okay. Everybody just kind of go where you need to go and do what you need to do. And maybe, just maybe, perchance. Okay, the Wallywogs are definitely Wallywogging up a storm. Good God, there are so many of them. Okay, for a moment there, I was kind of worried that maybe I'd accidentally left a few behind. It does not appear to be the case. Thank goodness for that. All right, but yeah, we didn't find any treasure today, which is a bit of a bummer, but we did get the yellow Pikmin, and that's gonna invite a lot of stuff open to us. It's gonna make things way easier in the end. Who dare email me? Olimar! Terrible news! I thought I went to Happy Hocotate Savings and Loans, but it seems my loan came from the shop next door, all-devouring black hole loan sharks. Whoops. Yeah, that could be a bit of an issue. I like the president. He is a goofy, doofy-looking dude, and he is delightful in all aspects, but, my man be mad stupid. He be mad stupid. That's just a fact. All right, we do have some new enemies to talk about, though. The fiery bullblacks. Oculus volcanus of the grub dog family. Bodily excretions of a highly flammable, waxy substance interact with the cell structure of this grub dog's skin, causing a chemical reaction that produces extremely high temperatures. No duh, it's on fire. The skin benefits from a spongy cell structure that diffuses the surface heat, protecting the creature's inner organs. Due to the astonishing amount of heat produced by this beast, it should be observed with great caution. Yeah, no, that is a good thing to say. Shearwigs of the Hemigababa vulgaris of the Mandiblard family. Unusual for their genus, flying mandibulards have retained their wings. Well, yeah, they're flying. Anyway, however, only the adult males of the species can fly. Females of the species spend most of their lifespan underground. They do emerge for a period after of maturation to spawn, but never metamorphosize. Fascinating! The swooping stitch bug. They're really just more annoying. They can't actually, I never actually explained. They can't kill Pikmin, but they can throw them into the ground so hard they replant themselves. So, that's annoying. Anyway, the Scarpantia Kipidebidus of the Scarpanid family. The Scarpanids originally lived on the ground, sporting poorly developed vestigial wings. This species developed enlarged antennae that can be used as makeshift wings. Scarpanopodids are attracted by the sight of large groups of Pikmin in cavalry formation and will swoop down to seize them. However, Scaraponids do not eat Pikmin, and they will drop any seized Pikmin after a short time. The reason for this behavior is unknown, but I look forward to research in this area. Well, I'm glad you got that going for you, my dude. The yellow wollywog, Amphicarus fraudianum of the Amphituber family. This magnificent specimen is bright as the brightest gold coloration and the greatest number of lateral spots of any member in the Amphituber family. This species seems to have lost some swimming proficiency with the evolutionary adaptation that granted it its greater jumping ability. The Amphituber inhabits aquatic shallows and shows an instinctive drive to jump upon and squash smaller creatures. It's really annoying! The seeding dandelion, Taraxacum ventilus of the dandelion family. It is believed that this plant produces tufted seeds with a parachute-like arm, which allows the seeds to ride gently under the wind. This increases the distribution range of the plant considerably. That's just standard dandelion knowledge. My goodness. Alrighty then. I dare say I've got enough get up and go inside of me. Oh, good lord, that place is called the Citadel of Spiders, and that's where we're gonna be going? Oh no. I have a bit of get up and go left in me for another episode, another expedition, another adventure. But, wow, you're really gonna just straight up call the place the Citadel of Spiders, huh? That's what we're doing, huh? Alright, well. We know of a good number of at least 10 yellow Pikmin that are already available. We just have to go pluck them out of the ground. That being said, then we will put... Hang on. That's all of them, so... Okay, this is gonna be sounding really weird. Anybody watch Cat Dog? You know the sound effect that kind of plays during the theme song? Doesn't it sound a lot like this? Hang on. Alone in the world with a little cat dog. I don't know, it always sounded like that to me. Anyway... Let's put in that many more. That way we can actually have 10 white Pikmin and 10 purple Pikmin with us too. You never know when we're gonna need their little beady eyes and stoutness. They can always be incredibly handy dandy. All right then. And there you go. All right, now all we gotta do is go over, grab the rest of the yellow Pikmin, and we should be good enough for the Citadel of Spiders, as it was called. My God. All right. We can also take a quick stop over to see if we can get ourselves any nectar for the yellows. They are definitely going to need a bit of a speed boost. They are definitely lagging behind something worse. And yes, I am very much aware of the various treasures that are here. Wait, something is emerging from the depths. Oh, it's those things again. All right, well, we could also grab that treasure too. No reason to not try and multitask to the best of our ability, eh? All right, but first things first. Even though the onion is no longer there, this is where they were planted. Now, I know what you're thinking. I told you that if you leave these guys behind for long enough, you know, they would eventually sprout and then turn into flowers naturally on their own. Yeah, that's only an in-game time. Actually, just leaving them behind for an entire night underground, for some reason, that does not work. I don't have the slightest idea why that is the way that it is, but it simply be what it be, I'm afraid. All right, then. Come on, yellows. Drink up as much of the nectar as you possibly can. We need you guys to be as quick and nimble as possible. I need you to float through the air and climb up trees and all that other good stuff. I mean, that's barely an exaggeration, actually. That's kind of something you typically do have Pikmin do. Yeah, okay, could you stop digging up the dang grass? Good lord, you've made your point. Jeez, it's only so much you really ever need to do. My God. All right, then. Well, since we're here anyway, no reason to not. And... all right, fair enough. Guess we just need to go up a little bit more. There we go. Yes, that is also a place where you can get nectar. We're not looking for nectar right now, though, Pikmin. Pikmin! Why are you guys like this? Seriously, let me do my damn job, all right? Yeah, they're definitely gonna fall over. Okay, guys, seriously, you're making this so much more difficult than it needs to be. So much more difficult than it needs to be. Come on. Go on. Grab the thing. Bring it over. There we go. Sheesh. Sometimes, I swear, these little dudes do not make my job any easier. Really? At least let me tell you to do it. Sometimes they just go off and do their own thing without any real regard for what it might actually end up happening. Like, you guys don't know. Maybe digging up those rocks would cause some sort of horrifying beastie to pop up that would eat your faces. I don't want your faces eaten, you silly gooses. My goodness. Also, I just realized Louie is still here. Damn it, Louie! You should assume that I want you with me. I shouldn't have to tell you. Dude's just trying to get out of work. That's just how the Louie do. Maybe if I just don't say anything and hide in the corner, he won't realize I'm not even there. Anyway, an impediment? Scourge. I've always had difficulty with those exact words. Anyway, all right. That's pretty much all there is to that, except for the fact that apparently there is a Pikmin right over there. Oh my god. Did you get stuck on the damn rocks again, you absolute Godorcus? Is that something that happened? I swear, these creatures! Alright, so just stop being stuck on things. There we go. There we go, okay. Getting stuck on the tiniest lip of an area, and they'll just, oh, well, I've been mildly impeded. Guess I'll just die here now. Like, my goodness. Alright, well, no matter how you look at it, the Citadel of Spiders isn't gonna go away on its own. We're just gonna have to do our best. Here we go! And we should have, like, 47 yellow Pikmin? That should be enough for anything we might possibly need them for.
引っこ抜かれてあなただけについてゆく今日も運ぶ戦う増えるそして食べられるほったかされて